So whether you call it a hunch or a gut feeling, some people know whether a situation is good or bad just by sensing it. Our next guest says it all comes down to our psychic abilities, and we all have them, just some are more developed than others. Lisa Lanno is a familiar face here on Connecticut's Dial. She's a psychic spirit medium and joins us on the show. Nice to have you back here, Lisa.
Nice to be back as always.
So you say everyone has a psychic ability to some degree.
We do. It's intuition. Everybody has that feeling of, I shouldn't do that, or gee, I should take that job. The thing is trying to trust it, or I really shouldn't date that guy, and you do anyway.
That happens, right?
No, never.
Why do people have this heightened sense, some people, and other people kind of have to work on it?
I think everybody's born with intuition, okay? But for one thing, life gets in the way. You're busy with your kids, your job, and everything like that, so you're not tapped into that part. So for those who don't have a serious natural ability, it might be a little bit harder for them to tap into it. So like I said, life gets in the way, and then some people are just programmed differently. Some people are very logical and everything, and other people are more intuitive. I mean, it's just the way we're made up, and I would need to practice to be more mechanical and more with math. But yet, I can take a blank piece of paper and write a book. You know, so
everyone's got their talents,
we
right?
certainly do.
So, what are the benefits of kind of zoning in onto your intuition?
Well, first of all, trusting it. Those things that we just talked about: dating the wrong person. Hiring the wrong person, just anything that you feel, sometimes you feel like, there's something off about that person. Then later you find out why.
Yeah, I guess you do get those feelings.
Sure,
go with your
you get
instincts.
That. Or, you know what, I just feel like taking a different road today, and you don't know why, only to find out there was a pileup, and you would have been stuck in traffic for an hour. Yeah. You know, and it happens to everybody. And that's the type of intuition I'm talking about, not so much I feel like grandma's with me, and that would go into a different type of an intuition. But just the everyday, logical.
All right, well, you have some tips where we could actually kind of hone in on this and make it a little bit more beneficial for us. The first one you say is to release your negativity.
Right, which is really hard to do.
Sometimes it is, right?
It's very hard to do. But if you are going to practice something, you know, you want to practice an exercise, then yeah, you want to just try to focus on something pleasant, whether it be clearing my mind. I'd probably look at that pretty flower for a minute and just, you know, just kind of zone in on something that makes you feel good, so that you can forget the negativity that we all have around us.
Sure.
At least for a few minutes.
That's a good first step.
So you want to start that.
And you mentioned it's okay to be wrong. Don't be afraid of being wrong.
And that's one thing, you know, in the type of work that I do, being a psychic medium, people think that you're always right. Guess what? No. I mean, I've seen John Edwards and Lisa Williams, who are amazing psychic mediums, and the audience member going, I'm not quite sure. And it was Sylvia Brown who said that, so I stole that from her. She said, don't be afraid to be wrong.
All right.
And if you get something wrong, you get something wrong. We're human.
It makes sense. All right, so we're going to test ourselves here. A couple exercises.
Yeah. One thing that you can do, and I'll let you do it,
okay.
Actually. Just a couple pieces of paper. I have a pink, a yellow, and a blue. And in these envelopes, and you can't see through them because I have them in paper, is a pink and a yellow and a blue. So I'm going to hand you an envelope.
Yes.
And I have no clue what's in here.
Okay.
Because I shuffled them. And I want you to clear your head for a second.
All right.
And then just focus, and I want you to just kind of feel it and tell me the first color that pops into your head out of these three. First,
yellow. Yellow did.
Awesome. All right, let's see what it is.
Go ahead. You do the honors.
I'll do the honors.
If it's yellow, I'm going to be really impressed. Oh my gosh.
Did
we didn't practice that or anything.
No, because
why did that happen?
Because you trusted the first thing that came into your head.
Wow.
Because normally what would happen would be somebody would say yellow in their head, and then they go, no, pink.
I mean, I prefer pink. I like pink, but I said yellow because it did come into my head.
Exactly, because you followed the first thing. Or they'd say, she's wearing blue. Maybe it's blue. And then I would have said to you, what's the first thing that came into your head? And you would have said yellow.
Wow.
That's how easy it is. No, you mean, yeah, you should be impressed with yourself.
Pretty cool.
I can't do it.
You have some upcoming events, I'm certain. You're always running around.
Yeah, I know. Actually, this weekend in North Haven, it's for the High Lane Club, which is just a community, it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
And it's a community area. They have a pool and tennis, and it's a good place to get the kids and the moms and dads and everybody together.
Sure.
And I'm going to be helping them raise some money for some new furniture and some equipment for them.
You'll be doing readings?
This will be 2 hours of messages from the other side and psychic readings.
Wow.
So there's a psychic question segment where people can stand up and, you know, I pull tickets.
Very good.
And the rest is all messages from the other side. Random readings for people. Tickets are on my website.
Which is?
Lisa M. Lanno, LANNO.com.
All right, Lisa, thank you so much for being here. And of
thank
course,
you.
we'll link it up to our website, WTNH.com.